And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider-curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Taylor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. During mild temperatures as we begin tonight, 58 degrees here at first pitch. Kershaw now on 1-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Seager takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Next, it'll be Cecil Fielder. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fielder is off at first with 2 away. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Kenny Rogers is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Justin Turner. A ball and no strikes. Quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Turner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score. Tim Raines, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And now the first pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will
mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Posada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that will bring up A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Pollock.
Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next up is Max Muncy. 0-1 the count. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one on the first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. They're trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Striding in is Kenny Rogers.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher, Kenny Rogers.
Now the first pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. At the plate now is Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Derek Jeter.
Now a flare out toward right center. Taylor moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit, Bernie Williams flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This pitch is popped up. Muncy is there for it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman,
Ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now one down with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Clayton Kershaw becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Mookie Betts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help it.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 3 full here in game number 4, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last debut. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to him now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, right fielder.
Into the box. Ricky Henderson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Ricky.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I think the big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Bullet back up the middle. Williams able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. First offering. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Taylor stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bats on the run, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Down and away, ball one. Posada, base runner at first with one out. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready now is Kenny Rogers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bunt for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Barehanded on the move. Here comes the 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
From the belt, the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Now the first pitch. Derek Jeter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. It up 1-1. Here it is. men are on with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Two and 2. Here it is.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Good battle. Count remains full. Here's the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Williams.
Now to the plate, here is Bernie Williams, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A.J. Pollock will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And this is in time as Posada guns down another runner at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
One and two, here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Cecil Fielder. First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3 and 2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in the scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
You froze him on the fastball there. Cecil Fielder goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. The right field.
So here is Ricky Henderson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
The second baseman.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 22.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Williams finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Count now a ball and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
The Yankees are challenging.
All right,
the
one last
play.
look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the batter is safe.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
From the stretch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now to the plate, Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. for the delivery. A check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Kenny Rogers. Turner's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. They make it look. Now to bat, Justin Turner.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Justin Turner.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That's when
the batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
So 1-2. Seager leads off second with nobody out. And the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. A.J. Pollock is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. A.J. Pollock is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that brings up Will Smith. Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 1-0 LA. Leading off the inning, it'll be Derek Jeter as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to bat will be Bernie Williams. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cecil.
So next to hit is Cecil Fielder. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Again, another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed. He seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Tommy Kingley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
2-1, here it is. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now into the box is Ricky Henderson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Alfonso Soriano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Strawberry on second, Henderson at first, 2 out in the inning. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. All even. Darryl Strawberry takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 18, Darryl.
Chris Taylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball at the time.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the wind, the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Blake Trinan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner. At first and nobody out. Don Mattingly come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1 in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Tino Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Tino Martinez.
Here's the first pitch. There's 1 away. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Popped up. Seager has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. And stepping in, Derek Jeter. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled the ball. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So now here is Bernie Williams. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, your team really needs you like they need it right here. You have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with the 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Posada over at second. Jeter on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Pollock looking up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they jump ahead by 3.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
The batter, the first baseman, Cecil.
At the plate now,
Fielder.
Cecil Fielder, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 4-1 New York. Ramiro Mendoza enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
59, Ramiro Mendoza.
Wade Boggs has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 26.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This one's down to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Stanton pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the